Saturday, April 11th, 2026. It is somehow Submarine Day and Barbershop Quartet Day, which feels like the internet generated two holidays and forgot to pick a lane. This is CoeCast, the show where the robots help make the show, the humans keep it listenable, and if a sentence comes out slightly haunted, well, that is part of the charm. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Riley. Honestly, a barbershop quartet singing inside a submarine feels like exactly how the AI news cycle sounds right now. Very dramatic, weirdly harmonious, slightly damp.
Yeah, that tracks. And today we've got a spicy one because AI video is starting to feel less like, oh wow, neat demo, and more like, wait, this could actually ship. ByteDance's Seedance 2.0 is getting a lot of love. After rolling out in select markets through Dreamina and CapCut, people on X are calling it fast, cinematic, multimodal, and actually useful.
And not just useful in the fake look what my prompt did way. More like, hey, this thing can go from concept to final render and, in supported rollouts, generate video with synced audio. That's a very different conversation for marketers. If your ad team can get a moody product spot with sound without stitching together 6 tools in a prayer, that matters.
Littering? Totally. And I think that answers the big question everybody's dancing around. What changed? Is it model quality, workflow, or have we all just decided to forgive weird AI hands if the ad ships on time?
I mean, yes, all of the above, but mostly workflow. Creators have tolerated weird artifacts for a while if the output was fast enough for testing. The difference now is the weirdness is getting rarer, and the stack is getting tighter. If I can do text-to-scene direction, image reference, motion, and in some tools native audio in one place, I'm not thinking like a prompt nerd anymore. I'm thinking like a production lead.
That's the shift. The winning products are not just prettier, they reduce handoffs. That's why we kept talking this week about Veo 3 getting more practical, and Adobe Firefly leaning into commercially safe controls, and even Netflix open-sourcing Void for cleanup. The whole market is moving from spectacle to utility.
Wait, and that's why Seedance feels bigger than one model? It's not just, look, another cinematic generator. It's, oh, are we watching the AI Creative Suite form in real time? Because once video, sound, references, and editing logic start collapsing into one workflow, the suite is the product.
Yep. And for teams, that means the bottleneck moves. It used to be output quality. Now it's taste, approvals, and governance. Honestly, the legal team is about to become the unexpected main character.
They already have feelings, Hunter.
They do, and Seedance has some baggage there. The broader web chatter around it includes concerns about likeness misuse, deepfakes, copyright exposure, watermarking, all that. So as much as marketers want speed, nobody wants their campaign review to turn into a crisis comms drill.
That's the thing. The tool can be incredible and still come with giant flashing caution lights. Like, if your workflow gets faster but your review process doesn't, congratulations, you have automated risk.
That should be on a mug.
I'd buy it. But let's talk about the sneaky other video story, because Alibaba's Happy Horse kind of did the opposite. No giant polished keynote, no huge parade, just boom, creators start posting clips, rankings start moving, and suddenly everybody's like, wait, what is this thing?
Honestly, stealth launches might be more credible now. The internet trusts leaderboard chaos more than polished launch decks. If creators are posting side-by-sides and saying, wow, this holds motion, transitions, and multi-shot storytelling better than expected, people listen.
It's very App Store core. The product goes viral before the comms team finishes the deck. And on X, that's absolutely how Happy Horse is being talked about. More like a contender that escaped into public view than a carefully managed corporate release.
Which creates a real strategy problem for brands. Model loyalty is getting harder. The best model title now has the shelf life of a trending meme. 1 week it's Veo, then Seedance catches fire, then Happy Horse starts leapfrogging in side-by-sides. If you build your whole process around one vendor, you're basically dating in the AI streets.
Toxic and expensive.
Exactly.
But I'd push you here, Hunt. I don't think brands should obsess over best model anyway. That's creator brain. Fun, but chaotic. Teams should care about best workflow. Can the tool fit review loops? Can it preserve style? Can it version cleanly? Can it plug into the stack you already use without making everyone learn wizard language?
That's fair. Best model is often a bad buying framework. Best recoverable workflow is usually the smarter one. And that's where open stuff starts to matter too. Different category? Sure. More agents and automation than video, but same principle. Do you want raw capability inside a black box, or do you want more control, portability, and self-hosted options?
Right. Because closed models move fast and open ecosystems give you leverage. Messier, yes. But you're not stuck waiting for one company's roadmap to decide your destiny. For a lot of organizations, especially if compliance or privacy is a thing, That matters more than winning a benchmark screenshot war.
And the practical move is probably hybrid. Use the flashy closed models where they really shine, like high-end concepting or fast creative iteration. Use open or controllable systems for automation, routing, approvals, and repeatable internal work. Human in the loop the whole way.
Which is not sexy, but it is how things actually ship.
Speaking of shipping, we also got a notable audio move with MiniMax Music 2.6, and I think this one is sneaky important because the conversation isn't just, wow, it made a song. The chatter is about refinement, lower latency, better coherence, and better handling in the mid to low frequencies. That is much more production-minded.
Yes, thank you. Audio AI is finally escaping the cursed demo era. Brands do not need 12 novelty tracks about cyberpunk pizza. They need adaptable assets. Extend this cue, make it punchier, keep the mood but remove the vocal, localize the feel. That is useful.
Exactly. The refinement angle is huge for campaign work. You don't always want a song from scratch. Sometimes you want to keep what works and reshape it around edit timing, product pacing, or regional versions. That's much closer to how real post-production works.
And honestly, social content is probably the first great use case. Fast cut-downs, test variants, motion teasers, creator collabs, lower-stakes branded spots. Places where speed matters and where, let's be honest, the stock music was already giving elevator in space.
Ha, true. Though I'd still be careful with hero campaigns. The rights picture, brand standards, and general comfort level are not fully settled. But for concept testing, rapid iteration, internal pitches, and high-volume social, audio AI is starting to become a real tool instead of a party trick.
That's kind of the whole episode, though. Video is getting more shippable, audio is getting more editable, open systems are getting more capable. And the bottleneck is becoming human judgment. Ideas, taste, review, ethics, and whether your team can build a sane process before the next model drops in like 12 minutes.
That's the sane path forward. Don't wait for perfect. Don't hand over the keys. Build workflows that assume the tools will keep changing. Pick systems that let you swap models, preserve approvals, and keep people making the real calls.
Human plus machine, not human versus machine. Also, tiny public service announcement. If your whole strategy is the model made it, so we're done, you are about to learn what rework feels like.
Painfully. All right, that's our Saturday dive from the AI submarine, with a brief stop for cinematic horses and synthetic bangers.
And a respectful nod to Barbershop Quartet Day, because honestly, 4 AI agents harmonizing badly over your content pipeline is not that far away.
Thanks for hanging with us on KoiCast.
Go check out koi.com/resources for AI news and updates.
And subscribe so you don't miss the next one.
Catch you later.